Hello everybody. This is going to be a short little video that I'm going to do right here for Project Cars. An easy controller setup for Xbox One. Actually could work for a PS4, PC if you wanted to use it for that way. So let's get into it. It's just going to be a short little video. I've actually got several other videos up for Project Cars, wheel settings, and a more advanced control setting. This setting right here I got from Moneyman 2000. Buddy on YouTube there, and really great guy. Go check him out. But these are good settings here for your dead zones. So what you want to do is you want to go into your main screen. You want to go to My Home, go to Options, and go to Controller. Now, as you can see, I'm running the Xbox One controller. Go over to Configure, and as you can see right here, Deadzone Settings. These settings are actually very, very good. Comparable to Forza 5. You don't have to get into setting up each individual car and whatnot. That's what I'm saying. This is more for people who just want to set something raced and then maybe go in and just tune their car, as far as when it's say tuning like shocks, tires, stuff like that. But as you can see, steering dead zone 0, steering sensitivity 0, throttle dead zone 0, throttle sensitivity 50, brake dead zone 0, brake sensitivity 50, clutch I left at a 0 and 45. This one's a big one right here, really helps. Speed sensitivity 75 and 50 on the controller. I have force feedback still at 0 until they fix the bug on the Turtle Beach headsets. That is for the controller. If you run a wheel, you can obviously run 100% on this. Now, it's personal preference. If you can deal with the audio cutting out, or if you want to do the workaround by actually plugging in your USB to your actual Xbox One and see if that helps, you can put the force feedback up. But as right now, controller wise, I have it at 0. I have an input 3, race gear display up, and advancers are off. Now, like I say, these settings here are darn good. I'm gonna drive it here for a second. I'm gonna show you. Let's get through here. Let me back out for just a second. Gameplay, I do run anti-lock brakes. That's a personal preference of mine. I feel on the controller I need it. I do run traction control. No, probably don't need that, but I just do anyways. Car seems good. Now I'm running the rough GT3 car right now, but I have tried this on the Escort, so I know that these settings can work broad range for different style cars. But I'm going to show you driving here. I'm going to free, whoops, wrong one. I'm going to go into free practice right fast. We're going to choose Catalina, and we're just going to start. And I'm going to show you, if you watch my other videos, check me out, twitch.tv/BigDaddyX2005. Again, that's twitch.tv/BigDaddyX2005. Check out my other videos. I've got some more in-depth videos that actually explain a lot of the force feedback. I actually got some wheel setups because I do have a wheel. And this is going to be the last one I'm going to do for controller stuff. I've already done about 3 videos with controllers, and I think a lot of it now is getting down to nitpicky and tuning of the car. But if we go to edit, tune, setup, as you can see in my prior videos, I've always went to force feedback. But you can see I have these set at default. These are default setting force feedbacks. Okay, so there's nothing changed in here, so you don't have to touch this. Unlike my other video where I do show you how to tinker with. Now, if you do want to get inside and start messing, I really would say go look at my other videos, and it shows you that, because, yes, you're messing with those right there help. But this is for somebody who wants to get in here and go. On this car, I do change the brakes a little bit, but that's just a tuning thing. Now, the only other thing you want to do, and this is for any car across the board, not just this one, is your steering ratio. A quick tip again, Moneyman brought this up. Thank you for that, man. Right now, I think stock is set at like 15. Up that to about, on this car, I put it at 18, 19. You might want to play with it a little bit for each car. But this right here took a lot of the twitchiness out of the, the side-to-side twitchiness. Actually took most of it out, really. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to drive the car right fast, and now I'm in the video on that. But, yeah, definitely go to the slow side of the steering ratio. Very, very important right there. Very, very helpful tip that will definitely help you out. I'm going to leave this one at 19.5. I'm going to hit save. Let's go and drive. Let's see what we got. You know, I do the hood view. You can do any view camera you want. Again, I have no tune on this car whatsoever. It's a stock tune. So I think pretty much now it comes down to stock tunes. I noticed on this game, tires are very, very important, which, as you can see, I'm going to show you right here. I can already, look at that. I mean, I can go into turn and not mess with it whatsoever. It's glued. Now, the car bumps and it jumps. That's tuning, that's shocks, that's bump. But as you can see, I'm able to drive this thing, and it's not coming out from under me. It's not, you know, spinning. And this is a pretty good flat track, so you know it's not no really hard elevations to it. So you can probably only get better on tracks that have like angles on the turns. But yeah, you see right here, man, this thing drives great. These are probably some of the best controller settings I've had so far. I love my other ones. Now, can you make these even better? Absolutely. Go into the force feedback. But if you don't want to do that, leave these. Go to the dead zones, leave them alone. Go ahead and change your steering lock, like I showed you. And then just start tuning your cars with your tire pressures and stuff like that, like you would in Forza. And then have fun with this game, because I think this right here is actually a pretty darn good setup for guys struggling with the controller. Again, you know, this is awesome. Now, if you have a wheel, obviously you want to get more in depth with the other videos I have. Check them out. Twitch.tv/BigDaddyX2005. Look me up on Xbox One. I'm there. My gamer tag there. Actually, it's supposed to be Big Daddy X 2005 on Xbox One, but it's actually spelled BigDaddVX 2005. So that's my gamer tag, Xbox One. Definitely hit me up. You know, come in a party, race with us. I'm going to have other videos here, man, of racing soon, and then get into the tuning of the cars, the season, and whatnot. But this has just been a very short video. I wanted to get this out, excuse me, to show that this right here, that these dead zones, stick these in, change the steering lock on any car you're playing with, and then have fun. Thank you. Hit the follow button. I'll have this up on YouTube, so you can definitely look at it, check it out. Hit the follow button, hit like, come watch me. Thank you very much.